Do you have to eat everything? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a holiday glam look for Christmas and New Year's Eve. And before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and like this video. So to begin, I'm just going to take the Masterprime primer by Facestudio. It's also from Maybelline, New York. The next step I'm going to do is my brows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown. After I'm done with my brows, I'm taking the Bow-Volumizer Fiber Gel in the shade 3 by Benefit Gimme Brow. I just apply this lightly in my brows. After that, I go in with my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel in the shade Transparent. And I also put this through my brows. I'm done with my brows. Next up is foundation. I'm mixing these two foundations together. The first one is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer in the shade 00B Light. And I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Plus Balance Stick Foundation in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I take my damn beauty blender and I pump it on there. I do one pump. I just kind of spread this out. The stick is light to medium coverage. I would say Milani is kind of more medium to full coverage. That's why I mixed them together, but Milani is very drying for my skin and it's winter time, so. Once I'm done blending my foundation, next is concealer. Today I am using two different concealers. The first one is the Revlon concealer in the shade Light Pale, and the second one is Maybelline New York Fit Me concealer in shade 10. This one I'm just going to use in my problem areas because it's the same color as my skin tone. And the Revlon concealer I'm using, these are just the highlighting points of my face. For a little light contouring today, I'm using the Pure, don't really know how to say it, Cameo contour in the shade Light. It's a stick and it's supposed to have like concealer and contour on one side, but I don't really use the concealer. So again, I just go for my cheekbones. I'm gonna do a little bit on my nose. A little bit under my lip to give the shadows, and just a little bit on my forehead. Now again, I go in with my beauty blender and blend it out. I love cream contouring just because I feel like it's way easier to control than like contouring powder, just because you put on the amount and you're not just like guessing if there's a lot of powder or not, or pigmentation. So now to set my face, I've recently been loving the powders in the e.l.f. contour palette. I don't know what, they don't have shades with them, but I'm using these top two shades and I just blend them together. I take a flat tip brush and I just dab this into my foundation and concealer. I found these powders to really not over dry my skin and make it look really powdery and dry, so I've been using this technique a lot. Next, I just take this brush from EcoTools, mix them together again, and just lightly dust it. For blush today, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. Take my blush brush and just make my cheeks look rosy. Today I'm using two highlighters. I'm using the Masterchrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold from Maybelline. And I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, Ultimate Glow, and using the white shade to mix together with the gold shade. Taking this little small fluffy brush and mixing them and dusting this on my cheekbones. I'm also going to highlight my brow bone, my cupid's bow, and my nose. And then I just take this little thin fan brush, go in with the white shade, and just kind of dust it on my forehead. Since I'm not doing eyeshadow for this look, I'm taking a small fluffy brush and going in the highlighter and just using it in my inner corner. Now that I'm done with my base, I'm taking the Colossal Big Shot mascara that Shayla did a collab with for Maybelline. I believe Shayla was the very first like influencer to work with Maybelline, I think. Don't really quote me on that. So I'm just coating my lashes, just making sure they're all kind of separating. So now I'm gonna take my Bombshell mascara. I don't really know what brand it is, it kind of rubbed off, but it's like this and it has two sides, a one side and a two side. I'm using the one side to separate my lashes on this one eye. The one side is for lengthening and separating the lashes, and the second side is for like coating them and making them darker and kind of look more full. I also use this on my bottom lashes to get less product so I don't smear it anywhere. So I'm going to line my lips with the Revlon Colorstay lip liner in the shade Wine. Lightly line my lips. I don't line my full lip, but I do go about like halfway up my lip. Once I'm done lining my lips, the lipstick today I'm using is Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Heathers. And I just apply this all over my lips on top of the lip line. To set my face, I'm using the Mac Fix Plus, and I squirt this all over my face. And then I go in with my beauty blender and just tap over everywhere where I applied foundation. I learned this from Laura Lee, and I found out that it really helps set my face in place and help the powders blend into my skin easier. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I hope you enjoyed this holiday glam look. And yeah, see you soon.